Hello guys, this is Professor Mukund from Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Technology, Mumbai. Today we will perform the experiment number 11 from the subject finite element analysis. The question is, determine the principal stresses in the pressure vessel due to the applied loading and boundary condition. Consider axisymmetric solid element for this analysis. Use SI system unit for the simulation, length meter, mass kg, time second, force in Newton, stress per pressure in Pascal. In this analysis, the vessel is made from the steel whose modulus of elasticity is 207 GPa, Poisson's ratio 0.27 with the internal pressure of around 10,000 Pascal. So this is the geometry of pressure vessel. You have an internal diameter of 200, external diameter as 240 over here, and you have a length equal to 500. So this is the side view. This is the side view and this is the top view of the pressure vessel. So we'll perform this experiment in the ANSYS APDL. This is the main screen of ANSYS APDL. So first we'll click on a preference, structural, OK. Then we'll go to the preprocessor, element type, add element. Click on this add, select solid, 8 node 183, click on OK. Now over here you have an option. To click on option, element behavior K3 you have to set it as axisymmetric and click on OK. Close this. Now we'll go to the material property, material model. You will have a new window. Click on structural, linear, elastic, isotropic. Enter a modulus of elasticity value as 207 E9 and Poisson's ratio as 0.27. Click on OK. Close this. Now we'll go to the modeling. Create areas rectangle by two corners. Now over here you will have a new window in which you have to enter the coordinates from where you have to start the drawing 0 0, and these are the dimensions of rectangle you want it. So this is how we have created the first rectangle. Click on apply. Now second rectangle we have to create from 0.1 comma 0 and the dimensions are 0.02 and 0.50. Apply. And third you have to start from 0, 0.48, 0.12, 0.02. Click on OK. So this is how we have created the element. So now these three rectangles has been formed and we have to merge all these three rectangles into a single body. Therefore we'll go to the modeling. We'll click on operate, boolean, click on add, areas. Now select this three area 1, area 2, area 3. Click on OK. So this is how your body has been converted into the single body. Now we'll save this file. First we'll go to the file, change directory, select a desktop, click on OK. Next again we'll go to the file, save as, remove the star, enter your experiment number 11 FEA, select desktop over here and click on OK. So this is how your file has been saved on a desktop. Now if you want to save this picture, so we'll go to the plot control, hard copy to file, make this as reverse video. So your file has been saved with the white background. Enter your file number as file 001 and click on OK. So this is how your picture has been saved on a desktop. OK. So close this. Now we'll do the meshing. So we'll close the modeling and we'll click on meshing. Click on mesh tool. You will have a new window. Click on set, which is next to the areas. select this area, apply, enter the element edge length as 0.01, click on OK. Now again click on mesh tool, mesh, click on this area and click on OK. So this is how your meshing has been done, and save this picture also. So we'll go to the plot control, hard copy to file, enter the file name as 002 and OK. So this is how your picture has been saved on a desktop. Now we'll close this. So now we'll apply the boundary condition as the modeling and meshing is done. So we'll click on loads, define loads, apply, structural, displacement. So in the displacement you have to select a symmetric boundary condition on lines. Now select this to verticals line and click on apply. OK. As you click on apply and OK, you will have S over here at both the lines. Now click on these nodes, select a mid node over here, click on apply, select UI and make it as 0. So you will not have any deformation at that node in the y direction. Click on OK. Now select pressure on lines, select this 3 internal line and enter the value of pressure as 10,000. Click on OK. So this is the loading figure. If you want to save this, so go to the plot control, hard copy to file, enter a file name as file 003 and OK. So now we'll solve this. So we'll go to the solution, solve, current ls, click on OK and your solution is done. So close this and close this window. Now to see all your result, we'll go to the general post processing, plot result, deform shape, click on deform plus undeform shape and click on OK. So the wireframe is your original body, original shape of the object, and blue one indicates the deform shape of the pressure vessel. So to save this, we'll go to the plot control, hard copy to file, enter a file name as 004 and click on OK. Now to see the contour plots, we'll go to the contour plots, nodal solution, DOF solution, displacement vector sum, click on OK. So this is the contour plot for the deformation. So we'll save this, plot control, hard copy to file, enter a file name as 005, click on OK. And again we'll go to the nodal solution, we'll go to the stress, and these are the different stress you can see. So we'll see the first principal stress, click on OK. To save this, we'll go to the plot control, hard copy to file and enter name as 006, OK. So this is how we can save the picture. We can get the contour plot for the first principal stress, second principal stress and third principal stress. Now to get the list results, we'll click on list results, nodal solution, stress, click on first principal stress and click on OK. So you will have a new window which shows you the stress value at different location. Okay. So these are the stress values. It is around 55,000. Second value is around 23,000. And third value is around 10,000. So this is how you can cross check this answer with the analytical solution. Close this. So this is how we have completed our experiment number 11, that is analysis of axisymmetry element. Thank you.